There has been an ongoing controversy in the United States on whether the legal drinking age should be 18 or 21. Underage drinking has been a major controversial issue for years, yet it still has not been solved. The laws for alcohol consumption and use in the United States have been changed several times over the past century. The U.S. has tried prohibition as well as laws requiring a specific age for legal drinking. But none of these measures have worked like they're supposed to. There are many reasons why it would make sense to lower the legal age for alcohol consumption back to the age of 18. There are many adults under the age of 21 that drink and continue to consume alcohol behind closed doors. Once a teenager turns 18, they are legally considered an adult. Turning 18 comes with many opportunities of choices to choose from. They can go to college, get a full-time job, get married, join the army and die for their country, buy a gun, smoke, serve on the jury, and even go to adult prison, where they can't even enjoy a beer legally. People under the age of 21 who want to drink are going to do so whether or not it is legal. Just like me. That's good. I believe the legal drinking age needs to be lowered because there are still many of the same problems that are associated with 21-year-olds too. I think this will help save lives because adults under the legal age of 21 won't need to hide it when they drink. And when they hide it, there's more of a risk of something going wrong. The legal age does not get changed. There will continue to be problems, and people will continue to die unnecessarily. I found an article in CBS News that talked about how Mark Beckner, who is a police officer for the Boulder, Colorado Police Department, he was asked what the advantage to lowering the drinking age to 18 would be. He replied, "The overall advantage is we're not trying to enforce a law that's unenforceable. The abuse of alcohol and the overconsumption of alcohol and DUI driving are the areas we've got to focus our effects on. Not on chasing kids around, trying to give them a ticket for having a beer in their hand." According to the federal government's National Survey on Drug Use and Health in 2005, 85% of 20-year-old Americans have reported that they have used alcohol. 2 out of 5 said they have binge drink. And binge drinking is when you consume 5 or more alcoholic beverages at a time. The Associated Press article states that college presidents from about 100 universities across the country, including some of the nation's best-known ones like Duke, Dartmouth, and Ohio State, are calling on lawmakers to consider lowering the drinking age to 18 because they feel the current laws are actually encouraging dangerous binge drinking on campuses. David J. Hansen, an alcohol policy expert at the State University of New York, stated in an article from MSNBC that raising the drinking age to 21 was passed with the very best of intentions, but it has had the very worst of outcomes. Just like during national prohibition, the law has pushed and forced underage drinking and youthful drinking underground, where you have no control over it whatsoever. I think if the legal drinking age is lowered to 18, mature and wise drinking behavior could then be taught and educated. In a recent Associated Press news article, John McDurrell, the former president of Middlesbrough College in Vermont, explained, "Alcohol education is what we need, and that is a very important part of our proposal." And by that, I don't mean temperance lectures, and I don't mean prohibition, nor do I mean the encouragement to drink. I think this would help. I think that having mandatory classes in high school that teach kids how to drink responsibly would have a profound effect. You could teach them about the chemistry of alcohol and the physical and mental consequences of abuse. And in the end, passing an exam would result in you receiving a license to drink. and if you violate that license, it gets taken away, just like a driver's license. I understand that people are going to drink with or without the license, but I think this is the best policy because the students will want to take classes to get the license so they can legally drink. And I think it will help to educate the kids on how to drink properly as well. Something needs to be done about the legal drinking age, and it needs to be done soon. John McCardle was also cited in an article from the New York Times. He said, "If you assume, and I think that you have to assume, that alcohol is in the lives of 18, 19, and 20-year-olds, you've got two choices. You can try to change the reality. We've been trying to change that for 24 years and they haven't been successful. Or you can create the safest possible environment for that reality." And there's plenty of evidence to support that 21 doesn't meet that reality. He adds, "We can know that 18 would improve binge drinking, but we can't know that it wouldn't either." I think requiring people to take classes to educate themselves about responsible drinking and making them pass an exam to receive an alcohol license is the best policy to go about when it comes to lowering the drinking age to 18.